Hi YouTube. So I just wanted to show you the butter pecan swirl. As you can tell, it's almost gone. It was really good while it lasted. And yeah, I went back to Amazon and they had no more. So yeah, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes you can find them on there, sometimes you can't. I normally used to get Starbucks. I forget the flavors, like maple pecan or whatever, but they didn't have any that time. Like, if this has lasted me like at least 3 or 4 months, by the way. Yeah, it's expensive. You're gonna spend 40, maybe $50, but it lasts forever. Like, I've been using this for at least 4 months, and you don't use that much, just a tiny bit. It's very, very sweet, and it makes your coffee, Ice Latte, taste just like Starbucks, or what you spend way too much for. So yeah, I'm gonna do this with bee pollen. If you don't know what bee pollen is, it's very, very healthy. It's got lots of vitamins and minerals in it. So that, and I got my mushroom coffees here. I've got all kinds, lion's mane, chaga, and I don't know what that, cordyceps. But these are my mushroom coffees that I like to use. But today I'm going to use the adaptogen one. And this has also got ashwagandha and this, whatever that mushroom is there. It's got cinnamon in it, I believe. Put these back over here. I don't want them to spill. So they come in little packs, and I used to buy these on this website, Horsematic, but since several months now, they've been raising their prices and wanting you to commit to a monthly plan where they keep shipping them to you, and I don't want to do that. I just don't like doing stuff like that. So I found another site where I get these. And by the way, you can also pick these up at like Sprouts. But I found another website which is cheaper than Sprouts and cheaper than Horsematic, which was iHerb. I don't know if you've ever heard of that company, but yeah, if you want to buy this, get a good deal, iHerb is the best place now. So yeah, I use a packet of this, and I've switched from soy milk, unsweetened soy milk, to just regular whole milk, omega-3 organic milk. I normally get the cream on top, but the other day I was at the store, they didn't have the cream on top, so this is just as good. So we'll go ahead and get started with the coffee. I do this pretty much every single morning. This is like my one and only treat, really, because I don't eat candy. I don't eat snacks. I'm wearing clear aligners right now. I'm going to be getting braces in a few weeks, and I'm just not like a candy person. I don't like candy. So this is it. This is my candy for the day. And at least I'm getting like some bee pollen. I'm getting some medicinal mushroom. I'm getting some healthy stuff with it. Yeah, I know. Like, oh, the one other thing I forgot is I do a shot of the cold brew. Now, they did not have, the store I went to yesterday did not have the one that I normally get, which is the mocha cold brew with a little gecko on it, but they had this organic one, and I never had this one before. So I'm going to try a shot of this in it too, just to give it a little extra coffee flavor. So I got my milk in there. I'm going to add the packet of the medicinal mushroom and ashwagandha herb plant, whatever it is, adaptogen type of thing. This is normally good if you just got done walking for a long time, or you're going to get ready to exercise. Adaptogens are good for that, but I haven't had my walk yet today, but probably will later. So there's that pack in there with the milk. And then I'm going to put some bee pollen in. I don't measure anything, but I just take it and I do a few shakes like that, and that's it. I've been using this for about 3 weeks now, and I still got quite a bit left. So I would say that's about a teaspoon, I'd say. I don't know if this needs to be shaken, probably not, but I'll just shake it a little bit anyway. Again, this is the first time I've ever tried this one. Normally the one I usually used to get, they didn't have at the store I went to yesterday. But this is the same thing, cold brew. You know, there's just no flavor. Like normally I get the mocha or the caramel. This one's no flavor. But that's okay because I have this for flavor. So yeah. That was on there good. So I'll do a shot of this. Not going to measure anything, but that looks about right. I can always put a little bit more in, but I think that'll be good. Okay, and time for the butter pecan swirl. So I don't use much. I just go by sight, and I'll go about that much. Not much at all. A couple tablespoons or so. Yep, that's it. And then I got my cup in the freezer with ice. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on high for a second. One more time. Okay, now it's going to be like all foamy from the milk and stuff, so I just let that settle for a moment. Normally at this point, I'll just go about doing whatever I was doing. Like I'll let it settle because it's too foamy right now. So what I was doing was I was soaking my bread, my fresh sourdough bread, in the egg. I'm just soaking that in the egg. That's one organic, pasture raised, okay, not free range. Well, free range means that the hens are like just on the ground in the dirt, but pasture means they're outside on the grass. So that's why I always get the pasture eggs. And I just let the French toast soak up all that. And it's sourdough bread, and it's this one. Organic country white. It's fresh baked sourdough. Really good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some ghee. I know ghee is for Indian food, but guess what? It goes really good for French toast. I like to cook French toast in ghee because I don't use non-stick because it's toxic. I use just regular old stainless steel pans. There's no chemicals on this at all, so you have to use something. More likely than not, you have to use something. So I like to use ghee. It just gives it a little more flavor. You don't need that much. This is organic ghee, just a few drops, maybe a few drops over here. And that's it, just a few drops. You don't need much. It's expensive, but it lasts a long time because you don't use that much, and it makes it taste good. So that's what I do. Better than, healthier than oil. So I get this going, and I'm gonna cook my French toast because no, I don't eat raw egg. So I'm just waiting for the foams to settle. I think it's settled a little bit. We'll check it out here. I get my cup out of the freezer. I always keep my glass for my iced coffee in the freezer, and then I have ice in it already. So pour a little bit, just until it gets up to the foam, and then I stop. Let it settle again. Okay, so there's the beginning of the foam. So I stop and just let it settle again. And you got your coffee, iced coffee with not a lot of foam, because you want to drink it. You don't want to choke on it. Yum, yum. Good. My one, how should I say, well, I guess I am kind of addicted, but it's my one treat that I get for the day. Like, again, I don't eat cakes. I don't eat candy. I don't eat junk food. I don't snack. I'm wearing braces. I'm going to wear braces again after this. And I just want to take really good care of my teeth. I don't even like candy or cakes or snacks. But this is my candy. This is my snack. Oh, and the bee pollen, you can't even taste it. You don't even see it. There might be some that settles at the bottom, but most of it I think gets blended up. I normally, before I used to use it in my coffee, I would use the bee pollen for smoothies, and it's also very good with in smoothies. One of my favorite was blueberry banana with bee pollen. It's really good. I'm just kind of letting that get all incorporated on the pan like this because I don't want to like wipe it off. It's expensive, and you just do that. You let it go all over your pan like that. Okay, that's all covered now. Okay, so I'll turn it down. So I kind of have it on high, but I don't want to burn my French toast. Now it's on low. So I'll take the French toast that's been soaking, and I'm just going to flip this upside down onto the pan. Ready? Okay. There it goes. See? That works. And I like to use a nice flat surface, and I just mix my egg up in here like that, and then just put the bread in so it gets all nice and soaked and not broken or anything. Yep, see? There it is. Cooking away. Get my spatula over here. Rinse it off. Dry it off. Have it ready. So now I'll pour a little bit more in because it's even less foam now because I let it sit. Just until the foam level there. And then I stop and again, let it sit. Now you just have nice iced coffee with not a lot of foam, so you can just drink it and enjoy it. Yum. I got a little piece of bee pollen that time. Good. Some people might not like bee pollen, but I don't mind it. I like it. Gives it a little earthy feel to it, I guess you could say. And from what I've heard, more is not more, less is more. So with bee pollen, you probably don't want to use more than like a, little teaspoon or something. Like just a few shakes, You don't need that much. And it's expensive too. I don't remember what that one was. I think it was like 10, 12, 13. I don't remember. Anyway, I hear my French toast crackling a little bit, but it's on low. Just check and make sure. Yep. Flip it over. Flip it over. Perfect. Just a little bit of brown, not a lot. I don't like it real brown. I just want to cook it long enough so that it's safe to eat and not raw, okay? But just long enough to do that. So I'm just about done. A few more seconds. And then I'm going to put this on my plate. I'm going to go sit down. I'm going to go read my top. Oh, I don't know how many. Like I have a whole big magazine of top dentists and orthodontists. I've been reading that all morning. So I already have one picked out that I'm going to go see in a few days. And apparently, according to his website, he will meet or beat any other price that you get from any other orthodontist, which is great. We could all save money. Okay, so take care.